Today we will be explaining our project that is scalable and secure sharing of personal health resource by using cloud computing in single attribute based encryption. My name is Rahul Chakravarti and he is my co-partner Akhan Pratap Singh. We are from Veltech University CSE department. Now let's move on to our project. Let's discuss some of the few points which our project is all about. Our project is actually based on cloud computing. Cloud computing is actually a major aspect today in management of data. Let's discuss about some points. The major points about cloud computing is that if you want to have some data over the air, cloud computing is actually mainly few servers, very heavy servers where the data is actually managed. And now what the project is all about here is a third-party application which we are making, that is PHR management, that is personal health resource, where we will not be having any hard copies. There will be all internally digital data which will be sent over to the cloud, and anybody can access throughout, anywhere, where be it doctors, patients, families, everybody. This is actually an overview summary of our project. Let's move on to some slides which will be showing you. This is the abstract of our project. Personal Health Record, that is PHR, is an emerging patient-centric model of health information exchange. This actually defines our project. A high degree of patient privacy is guarded simultaneously by exploiting multi-authority ABE. ABE actually discussed here attribute-based encryption. The next slide shows the system analysis. Existing system using ABE access policies are expressed based on the attributes of users and data. Here we are showing you a system existing model of our existing system. Here they are which are actually based on ABE. Next slide shows you the proposed system, the system which we have made, that is based on MAABE, that is multi-authority attribute-based encryption, a framework for patient-centric secure sharing of PHR in cloud computing. The next slide shows the system requirements, that is hardware and software, by which the project can be implemented. Processor Pentium 2.4 GHz Core 2 Duo, RAM and hard disk drive required at minimum level. The front end actually defines the ASP.NET with C#, backend SQL Server 2008 and IDE Visual Studio 2012. Next slide shows the system architecture. And in system architecture, we will be actually discussing the methodologies, that is the modules, which will be taken over by my co-partner Akhan Pratap Singh.
Now the first module here is the encryption module. Registration module. In this, firstly we will, like a patient is going to the hospital first, then he will be going for authentication. Like he will give his details in the hospital, and then his details will be checked whether it is correct or not. If it is checked, if it is correct, then everything will go to his mail. Otherwise, it will show an error message. Then the next slide is authentication and verification module. In this, as we have registered already in that hospital ID, so now we will get one login ID and that password. Then firstly we will go for login screen. Then then process will be going on, like we will fill everything, our details and all. And then if that details are correct, then it will show our user screen. Otherwise, it will show an error message. The third one is transaction module. In transaction, as the transaction word itself means that we are taking something or we are providing some information to that hospital. So in this also, firstly we will have our blood test, like for example blood test, urine test, everything will be provided to the hospital. Like it will be saved in our database, and even we can also see everything. And if everything is saved in that, then automatically you will get that message in your email ID, whatever you have provided before. Otherwise, it will show an error message. Now this fourth module.
Now we will be actually discussing about the encryption module, that is the last module, that is the fourth module. We will be seeing the cloud, we will be seeing in the PPT. In the PPT, we will be actually discussing how the encryption module works. Let's have the data which is being passed to the cloud database. It will be actually going to that algorithm, that is MAABE, which is a MD5, HMAC MD5 algorithm. After that, we will be actually going to certain area, that is personal user, other hospital and professional user. Let's end this module and go to the next slide. In next slide, we will be actually showing with the data flow diagram. That is the data flow diagrams for 0 level. In 0 level, we are actually making certain connections, that is start, authentication, login, registration. If we are doing these two, login is right, then we will go to the patient page, doctor page, admin page and research page, or else we have to do the registration again. Then the next slide actually shows you the level 1, that is a much more enhanced process of level 0. In this, we will be having the start type of user, and within this we will be actually dividing the data into 2 types, that is personal and professional. Personal actually will be held by doctor, research and patient, where professional will be taken by doctor and research. Next. The next slide is actually shows us the conclusion, that is the advantages of the proposed system. As we have seen, proposed system which we have actually made in multi-authority attribute-based encryption, which was actually being based by other system, is providing high level of security. The drawbacks of the existing system is it is not secure as that of earlier. Next slide. Next slide, we will be showing you the ER diagram. In ER diagram, we actually show the entity relationship of certain attributes. Here is the ER diagram of an hospital. Let's go to the patient. This is an ER diagram of the patient, which are having entities such as age, hospital report, address, patient ID, gender, name. Let's go to the next, that is the doctor entity relationship diagram. Here we are having several entities of a doctor, that is patient, which is related to the doctor, age, hospital name, specialist, gender, address, doctor ID and name. Let's go to the database design. This database design can only be implemented only when the ER diagrams are made. It is an example of hospital registration table. Next is the patient table. Next is the doctor table. These are the particular tables which have been made by use of the ER diagrams. Let's come to the next table. This is a sample code which we will be discussing you right now. In this, we will be discussing some sample codes and the screenshots which we have made. This is a screenshot of our project which is being done here. This is the login form, where actually the login will be done by the particular doctor. After pressing the login, we will be moving to the next. That is, this is the actually the details, that is the code by which the login form has been made. Now after pressing the login, we will be having a new hospital registration, in which we will be giving the details of the particular hospital registration. After pressing save, we will be having a new page, and this page is actually made by using this code. This code is actually written in ASP.NET C#. Now, these are the particular which have been seen, and this is a master table where we are seeing the patient doctor patient relation, which is actually made by entering the first 2, and we can select the patient doctor and patient relation. Now let us see the working of our project. This is we are actually using Visual Studio 2010. Now let us by putting the codes at the particular area and setting the login page as the start page, we will be pressing the play button here, which will actually help us to run the project. We are actually showing you here the concept of the cloud computing, and we will be explaining you the concept of cloud computing by using the local host. Now here we will be actually using default password, that is 123 and the 123, by which we will be going to a new hospital registration. By pressing here all the details, when we will put there is a validation error. If you put save, then it will be showing you an error, that is the page at localhost enter the hospital code. It means there is a validation error. We need to actually fill all the details. By filling all the details, we will be actually going to the next page. Now, since it is showing a validation error of the mobile number, let's change this. Now let's save the details. Now it is telling enter the correct password. It means that whether we are using a wrong password of this. Now let us come back, and then we will be using it. Okay, now let us give the password as now let us save the details. Now when we have given the password, it means the password has been already saved. And now let's move to some of the parts, that is, let's just provide a new password. Now the registration has been successfully been entered. Now by this the doctor can move to certain areas, that is patient, doctor, patient relation, and so on. He can also see transactions, that is X-ray, blood test, master health checkup, and doctor daily reports, patient relation comments. He can also see reports by X-ray report and blood test and all that. If we now fill all the details, it will take lots of time, and it will be not show. It cannot be implemented by this video. We can use this third-party application commercially, and we can do it. Now let us log out, and then again it will come. So this was actually our project, our final year BTech project, that is secure and scalable sharing of personal health records in cloud computing using attribute-based encryption, guided by Mr. T. Senthil Murugan, our assistant professor, and by Rahul Chakrabarti and Akhand Pratap Singh. Thank you very much.